Hi everyone, Andrew Van Leeuwen from Speedcafe here. We are at Sirame Wines in Mount Cotton in Queensland for the launch of BFGoodrich KO3 All-Terrain Tyre. And who better to help launch the tyre and chat about the tyre than Dakar legend, Finke legend, Baja winner, a guy that just knows off-road tyres, Toby Price. Toby, thanks for joining us.
Yes, thanks for having us.
How's your day been, skidding around here and getting a feel for this new tyre? Had you done much on the KO3 before you came out here?
No, this is the very first trip, and we're the first ones to get to test it. So yeah, it's been a lot of testing development for BFGoodrich. They've spent 5 years trying to get this tyre developed and yeah, bring it to the market. And yeah, the previous tyre, the KO2, yeah, the KO3 is definitely that step better again. So it's cool to see that they've brought this to life and they're about to release their baby.
You've got a wealth of experience on the actual race tyre itself. There's actually genuine carryover from that tyre to these KO3s, isn't there? Particularly, they've sort of been saying in terms of the sidewall durability and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's for BFGoodrich. We trust in BFGoodrich for all our racing in Baja, and they're pretty much, they've nearly won every single race and category in Baja, and to have that tyre that we use on the actual race truck, that's the ultimate test for all these tyres.
Yeah.
And we put them through what any tyre will probably never go through in its life, but BFGoodrich use that testing and that development from those races to then transition them over into the everyday customer and put them into the road tyres. And the KO3 actually uses pretty much exactly the same sidewall as our race tyre. So it's impressive to see, and like I say, BFGoodrich they've spent 5 years developing this tyre and using the technology out of our race tyres, and it's proved itself today. BFGoodrich set up an amazing course and different things with stopping power, and then a toughness test of climbing really steep 20-degree inclines, and yeah, it's super impressive. Like it comes to an absolute stop way earlier than I would have thought, and then to be able to stop halfway up a 20-degree incline hill, and then also just look around, have a bit of a chat, and then take off again and keep moving, and the grip that it gave, it's super impressive. And it's exciting for them to release this tyre, and it's going to be one that I think everyone wants to at least try. And we got onto the road with the tyre as well. The road noise, it was quiet as anything. So it's a great everyday family road style car that the kids are in the back, they can sleep quietly. But then if you want to go out and hit some rough terrain, it's going to succeed and do extremely well. Yeah.
Feels like you might be spending a bit more time on BFGoodrich rubber in a competitive and professional sense for yourself. You know, I think the transition into sort of four-wheel motorsport after all the success you had on the bikes is very much underway. That Baja win, I mean, obviously you've tasted success at Finke on four wheels, but that Baja win, that must have been something else.
Yeah, that for us, it's racing with Paul Wheel with all the setup and everything with keys, and it was we've been over there for nearly 2 years now, and we've had a lot of bad luck and running out there, and we've had success at Finke, and that's a big win in itself. And like I say, I went through the hard years of trying to get that Finke win, that very first one, and then we got 3 in a row, and then for the Baja wins, we burn a truck to the ground, and 4 days later, Keys and Paul show up with another truck, and we're in it and going again. So massive commitment from them guys, and I'm super appreciative of being in that seat with Paul and being a part of that team and crew. And to get that Baja 500 win, it was the 250 race was really close. I could stand on the roof of the truck and see the finish line basically, and they're the heartbreakers. And when we crossed the finish line at the 500, it was like, did that really just happen? And is this a dream? And this is what we're meant to be racing tomorrow and wake up from it. And but it was a dream come true, and it's good for Paul, good for Keys, good for our team, good for our sponsors, and to be a part of that. And like I say, I think that was the first non-US Mexican citizen that had won the overall in that race. So so
you're like the Shane Van Gisbergen of the off-road of the Baja world, then, in terms of being an outsider that's come in and shaking things up a little bit.
The Aussies had a great weekend that weekend, where we started off with a win, and Gizzy straightened the win with the NASCAR stuff. So it was a perfect weekend for Australians, and it was good time. Now we're just getting ready for the 400, and there's more testing, more development, and getting ready for that. But yeah, my mind still loves the 2 wheels, but from pretty much my neck down, the body enjoys the 4 wheels. So it's but yeah, now we've had a good run and good career on 2 wheels, and we're trying our best to see if we can set something in stone with 4, and yeah, we'll
So
go
does that
from
mean Dakar? Would you like to still, is that burning desire to do Dakar on 4 wheels?
Yeah, for
still
sure.
there?
That's
the
the
aim?
next game plan, and we're just trying to see if we can make that work. So it's tall order. It's going to be digging into the pocket pretty deep, and trying to make that work for at least the first year or 2. If we can get some good stage results and be near the front, I think that's when the door will open a little bit more. But it's a tall order, tough ask, but we'll put our head down and try and see if we can make it work. And yeah, we want to try and get a win on 4 wheels in Dakar eventually.
That would be very cool. I'm sure everyone out there would love to see that. Thanks, Toby, for having a chat. And thanks to BF Goodrich for having us out here today. It's been an absolute blast.